From the shotgun, it's a handoff. It's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Looking to throw. It's Huck. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Wide open downfield. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
And the Hawkeyes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Picks up the first, looking for more. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
The Hawkeyes are moving quickly down the field. And here's the handoff. Running through the tackle. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. He lets it go on the move. And it's incomplete that time. Just out of reach of the receiver.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
Now it's 3rd and short with 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. And he'll set up to throw. Makes a quick catch. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. And the Hawkeyes will look to convert here on 4th down. 4th down, he's throwing for it. Grab near the sticks. It's Stewart. Brought down to the 22. It's a first down, very near the red zone now.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on 4th down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a first down.
Moves out of the pocket. Gets rid of it on the move. Receiver makes the catch, and the defense brings him down.
We are in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
The Hawkeyes looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. They're going to run it. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they're spotted inches short of a first down. It's USC in front, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field, ready now for the second period. Big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. He shreds the tackle. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Iowa. Well, they slowed the game down with a long, grinding drive to produce a touchdown. That was impressive.
What's impressive to me is the consistency. You know, it's one thing to hit a receiver and you score a big touchdown, but to be able to go and sustain drives and keep the sticks moving, that puts a lot on the quarterback and the execution of the offense. And man, did they make that look easy.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start the 25. And the USC offense is back out on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Snags a quick throw. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. First down here for this offense. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Well, they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
On the run here, lets it go. Sideline catch made, but out of bounds short of the first down.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense, when you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback's scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Catch is made down the middle. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41. The Trojans looking to keep this drive rolling. Handoff here from the shotgun.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. If I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
Chris, how about the call here with the wheel route? The running back, we know he can run the football, but here he shows his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield, and that wheel route is tough on a defense. Sometimes the back can get lost. Here he catches it, finds his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
The extra point makes the lead 14-7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. Smith. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. Offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? The pass rush closing in. He'll throw it now. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact. And as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That gain moves the ball out near the 25.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
He is stuffed at the line. It's going to bring up fourth down.
How about about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap. As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. On the handout, they'll test the right side here. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
Man, that is a gutsy call to go for it on 4th down in your own territory. But you can see that this coach is confident in his offense and going to their go-to plays that they call up specifically for these situations.
And the Hawkeyes will line up on 1st and 10. He's got room to run. The junior able to bring him down quickly. On the ground, there's a handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Looking for a fresh set of downs. Back to pass. It's Huck. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
And he's set. Here's 2nd down. Play action fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. I'd rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
They face a 3rd and short on the 9th play of this drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. On the move now. It's a deep shot right down the middle. Oh, and he's got it down inside the 20. Offense will decline the penalty after that big gain. The Hawkeyes pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And tackled after a small pickup there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
The offense, this is play number 11 on the drive. Testing the right side here. Going through the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Hawkeyes.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
Point after, knocked right through. The PAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So they begin the drive. drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. They'll change the pre-snap look now. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off here. And he'll be forced out of bounds right near the line of scrimmage.
Well, that is a clinic by this defense on this quarterback run. String him out to the sideline, nowhere for him to go. All he could do is step out of bounds for no gain.
Looking to pass here on second down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackled at the 35. Good enough for a first down. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. Is on 1st and 10. Grab behind the line. It's Jones. And he will be stuffed for no gain. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Moves out of the pocket. They'll try a pass here. Lucky for the junior quarterback that didn't get picked off.
This is a great job by the defense, putting two defenders on the most talented receiver on their team. Make this quarterback have to find another option to move the ball down the field.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Back to throw again. He escapes the pocket. He bought some time, now lets it go. He makes the grab. And the defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's fourth down. The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it.
Here we go.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Needs a completion here on fourth down. He's got it. Enough for a first down. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
That's a pretty good job here by the defense, really, on this fourth down. They took away all his intended receivers. He just checks that down as a last-ditch effort. Give credit to the back for picking up that first down.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. First down, looking to throw the ball. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. On the move now. The pass ball is incomplete. We tried to extend the play, but nobody open.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
On third down, he drops to throw. Short pass finds the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
The missed one is caught. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. And the quarterback dropping back. And it's caught. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
That's an easy completion for the quarterback, finding his receiver just dragging underneath coverage.
And the long drive continues. The offense just grinding away here. They look to throw it here on second down. Catch made, looking for the goal line. They finally tackle him down at the 1 after that catch and run. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. The Trojans line up with a 1st and goal. QB keeper all the way. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. And the defense will spend their 2nd timeout here to make some adjustments. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Running a quarterback sneak here. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, USC.
That's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
PAT puts him in front by 7. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Bringing it out, it's Smith. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Running back has it on a screen now. Defense makes the tackle, but that screen produces a pretty solid gain. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Kick this away to begin the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. Passing game very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. He's past the marker and still going. They keep the drive going. It's a first down at the 46.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete. After the incompletion, they'll line up now for 3rd and 5. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. That play will move the sticks. Set him up first down at the 42.
How impressive these guys went up front today. Big 3rd down. Know what you need to do. Get the first down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock. And get that much closer to securing a victory.
And make the tackle by that lead. Moves it inside the red zone.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route with him. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Throw to the running back in the flat. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football in this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. There is a crucial play coming up. And that run produces a decent gain.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to scramble. And it's caught. Touchdown, Trojans.
Well, another touchdown pass for this quarterback. Multiple scores on the day. He is in total control of this offense right now, and the defense just doesn't have an answer.
And now they'll set up for the point after. The tackle on the PAT is a 2-touchdown lead now, 28-14. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Dean. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Just able to stop it, but it's a great return. Lucky to prevent a touchdown. They'll begin the drive with excellent field position. Okay, so the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. Off the play fake on first down. Looking deep downfield to the left. And he makes the grab inside the 10. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal.
You got to pick the right time to take your shots downfield, and this offense just did that. A huge gain, and now they're down in the red zone for a first down.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. On the option. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now, can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this hot offense the football back?
And the point after gets them within a touchdown, 28-21. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. The last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time? Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Gets it out quickly to the left side. He's found some room at the 45. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
And it's incomplete on a very quick throw. Now it's 3rd and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quick throw over the middle. Wide open downfield. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
And the Salk were able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Looks right for a quick completion. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Southern Cal. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a 2-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this 2-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? They bring him down, but a solid run there by the sophomore.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact, but that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Handoff in a single back formation. Breaking free at midfield. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Breaks a tackle in the clear now. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
The Hawkeyes lining up here on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Hawkeyes.
Well, that's just textbook right there. Great timing and recognition by the quarterback. Great route by this receiver. He gave a nice stem to the outside before he went to the post. Perfect timing, tough to defend, and an easy touchdown for this offense.
And they tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Play of the drive now from the 25. Hands it off from the gun. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. The receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
And so far, we have been treated to a serious quarterback duel. Both these guys putting on a show so far. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. It's a shotgun run call. Showcasing the shiftiness on that play. Defense finally brings him down.
That's exactly how you want to start this drive, working with a lead in the fourth quarter. Take as much time off this clock as possible. That's a great way to get this drive started.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking deep to the right after all that. And it's hauled in, catch made way downfield. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Here's the handoff, on first and goal. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. You either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
On second and goal, they'll give him another chance. He fights in for the score. Touchdown, USC. That's a crucial touchdown, Kirk. The offense padding its lead now here in the second half.
Yeah, you get into this second half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Smith. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. Quick completion to the tight end. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Dropping back. It's Huck. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Well, it's another positive play, but, man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they run it right into a blitz. And that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Grab behind the line. It's Huffman. He'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Play action fake, looking to throw. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
Trying for a 4th down completion. Quick throw to the left. He makes the grab. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. And the USC offense is back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Brought down, but the game moves the ball all the way to the plus 42.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line and the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
QB decides to keep it here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option. They actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
2nd down, looking to throw it. On the run here, lets it go. Receiver makes the grab. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
Well, defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. The defense rises up and gets the stop against this very efficient 3rd down offense.
Well, there aren't very many things that can get to a quarterback of this magnitude. But I think it's safe to say that good pressure by the defense can get to any quarterback.
And the Trojans will have to kick this away. Finally, the first punt of the game, hoping to pin them back deep. And they'll kick it away here. No chance for a return. That football bounces away from the returner and heads out of bounds. Okay, so the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. From the shotgun, here's an inside give.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, and really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Dropping back, it's Huck. Gets rid of it on the move. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28. And the Hawkeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Great job here by this quarterback. Nobody's open, so he just takes off and shows you what he can do with those legs. Most importantly, he gets the first down and gets out of bounds to avoid a big...
Looking to throw it deep. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
2nd and 10 here. It's a bootleg looking to throw. He's got it in the open. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32. The Hawkeyes with 1st and 10 here.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Looking to throw it again. Pressure is coming. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
I love how this defensive coordinator knows how to get after this quarterback. This guy is dangerous when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator understands that, and that's why he's trying to hurry up the process. They get pressure on him here, actually hit him as he's throwing this football.
So the offense faces 3rd and short from the +26. Might be 4th down territory, but let's see what the call is here.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Makes the read. Pitch to the back. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa.
You know, it's great to see the old traditional option executed to perfection. The running back knew right where to be, didn't panic when the ball was headed his way, and then once he got into space, it was smooth sailing all the way to the end zone.
Extra point try coming now. PHC is good. They still trail, though. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. Oh, can you believe it? He dropped the ball. Don't see that often from this excellent receiver. He's going to bring up 2nd down. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Working clock with the ground game.
Well, this is a huge 3rd down coming up here, and here's where that chess match comes to head. And for the defense, they desperately need to make a play if they believe they have any chance of coming back to win this game.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. Here we go. Crucial play coming up. It's 3rd down and 3. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Good enough for 1st down yardage. Well, barring something crazy, Kirk, that should be enough to secure this victory. They came in trying to dodge the upset in this early season showdown, and they passed the test.
Chris, is a great game and a fun way to start the season. And I think the fact that the team that is expected to win wins this football game, they can use that as a confidence builder. And for the team that loses, think about this. Still a long way to go to be able to kind of right the ship and kind of have the season you expect to have.
And they'll use the ground game here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock.
Football 7. Football 7. Banner.
Play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Leading here late in the game, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to keep possession and stretch the lead. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost them 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And the Trojans will have to punt this one away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And the punt will bounce and roll out of bounds. Listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. And it's intercepted. He's still in front of that goal. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down. And the offense just takes a knee here. That's the kind of matchup you hope for, Kirk. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're made out of. And these guys really met the challenge. I'm very, very impressed with the execution and how they played this game. And now they go to the next step.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.